Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a layout using the October 2016 hip kits. And I'm just showing you kind of what I'm using. I'm using that, I call it the cityscape paper from Dear Lizzie, but it does have a name and I'm not sure what it's called. Then I'm using this beautiful cut file from Zienna. She is on our design team and she just did a wonderful job with this cut file, and it was so fun and I wanted to incorporate this. This is another take on my Halloween layout. I use the same photo as I did in my last layout, and I think that's totally fine. I just wasn't sure which layout I wanted to use, but that's okay. I'm just using up my products, and I love that because I always have other Halloween photos I can, use too. So okay, going in, I'm going to back up my paper, or this cut file, with the Dear Lizzie paper here, the polka dotted one. And I just love it because it incorporates the pinks, the greens, and the blues that I will be having in this layout. So, and I like backing up cut files. I think it makes them really pop, and this cut file really didn't need anything like backed up on some paper because the green really pops off of the white background, so I love that. Okay, so what am I doing now? Okay, I want to do some mixed media, and I went in with my textures, shimmers, textures, and crushed coral, and I wanted to just kind of experiment and see what it would be like if I added some water to that. I don't recommend this. I do recommend going in with it with a stencil because this textures paste it's thick and it's really great for stencils. But it did ball up in my, cluster up in my paintbrush, and I don't want to do that because I don't want to ruin my paintbrushes. But I mean, it came out just fine with some soap, but I don't recommend doing that. And I wasn't loving, it wasn't real bright. And that's not what it's made for. It's a texture, so it wasn't made to be bright or colorful. But it's very pretty once it dries. I do like what it looks like when it dries. So I was kind of feeling around. Maybe I was going to add some watercoloring, but you'll see I ended up changing my mind. I wasn't loving it, so I said, nope, I'll save that for another layout. So I'm going to go back in with my watercolors. And I came up with this color between, I think I used like a red and just a pink, and it came up with the perfect coral color that matched in the Dear Lizzie polka dot paper. So I'm going to do the packaging technique. I love that technique. It works great for me. And then just some splatters. And I like how this is looking, so I like something subtle, but I wanted to bring in the mixed media, so. And when in doubt, just add more. More and more layers of mixed media. That's my motto. Okay, so what now? Going in with some more. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the Vibes, and this is Glorious Day, and this is by Shimmers too. This looks like a mustard yellow when you're looking at it, and I love mustard yellow. It's like my favorite color. But when it dries, it's like gold. So it's like a yellowish gold, and it's really pretty. I did not expect it to dry like that. I thought it was like a yellowish color, but I like it. So I added just a little bit of that because I don't have a lot of yellow, but her shirt was yellow, so I was okay with just adding a little bit of that Shimmers Vibes Glorious Day. Okay, so this Project Life card is an exclusive to our hip kits, and it had those houses on it, and I'm going to incorporate some of the houses on this layout. So I was kind of just fiddling around, see if it would work, and I really try to make it work, but it doesn't end up working. So okay, and see those houses? That's the Dear Lizzie paper And I just fussy cut out those houses, so cute. It reminded me of like trick-or-treating, and the background was like streets, or the cut file was like streets that you walk on, and then all the houses that are clustered together. You see where I'm going with this? But that's just how my imagination works. I just thought about Halloween and I looked deep into my kids. Like, I just got really creative with my kids, because these kids, I mean, they're kind of light and airy, and, you know, to try to find a dark color, you just really had to get creative. So, okay, I want to get creative with my title too. So, I had seen this title on Pinterest, and it says, "Too cute to scare." And it was. This picture is really cute and wasn't very scary, so I thought this would be the perfect title for this layout. So, but yeah, I wanted to incorporate some of the pink and the blues. So I'm using the exclusive alphas right there. The pink ones are from the Hip Kits, and then the blue ones are We Are Memory Keepers Honey I'm Home collection. So I love those two together. And I had the heck of a time trying to get my titles straight. I don't always have success with that, so. But I think I did okay this time. Okay, I'm going to commit, glue that down. I'm going to start gluing these houses down. I like how it's coming together. It looks great. And I thought about popping up the back of those houses, and I'm not sure if I do or not. But I am going in with my thread, and it's just like this blue, navy blue thread. And I think it matches, you know, the blue pretty well. So, and that's just something I get at my local craft store. If you guys are wondering where to get thread, you can buy it online too, I'm sure. Okay. What now? I thought about adding some floral, but no, not Halloweenish for me. So, and then I like these little cactuses, but I ended up not using those either. So I try a few different other things, and eventually I come up with, in the end, I grabbed the We Are Memory Keepers Honey I'm Home sticker sheet, and there was these little circles on them, and I popped them up on some pop dots, and I just put some thread underneath them, and I just scattered them throughout the layout, and you'll see that in my finishing photos. I just didn't know what to incorporate because I didn't have any like ephemera that was Halloweenish. So, but I think it worked in it. I think it looks really good. So here come the photos. And you guys check me out on all my stuff down in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!